I'm joined by the Calgary Flames GM Craig Conroy, and the Flames announced just minutes ago that they have traded Elias Lindholm to Vancouver for 5 players. It's a big list here, Craig. I'm going to read them off and I'll let you talk about them. Forward Andrei Kuzmenko, prospects and defenseman Hunter Brzustewicz and Joni Jurmo, and then a first-round pick and a conditional 4th-round pick. So I'll let you talk about why this deal makes sense for the Flames and just about the players that the club is getting.
You know, I think first with Andrei coming back in as a player that's played in the NHL, had a really good season last year in his first year. You know, we feel like we're getting a right shot, power play guy that can score goals. So we think that helps our team right now. And then to get the 2 draft picks, that's a future part. And I think with Hunter, you know, he's 3rd in scoring in the OHL. We liked him last year during his draft year, and he's got something we don't have. You know, he's a good puck mover, smart, offensive guy, and a right shot. You know, and that's kind of something we're missing in the organization. So we're super excited about having him. And Joni is a bigger, hard defender, real good skater, good size at 6'4", and I think it just kind of gives us some of those young assets that we need. And you know, with Andrei coming in, like I said, we're really looking forward to seeing what he can do. If you know, he's real good in the power play last year, so he'll fit right in where Lindholm's kind of gone.
Right. This is the first significant trade that's been made in the NHL at this time of year. What's the market been like for you, and do you expect to be busy over the next few weeks and months?
Yeah, it was really quiet, I will say, until a couple days ago, and it really heated up. I think Vancouver decided they wanted to make a move, and there was lots of teams involved. So, you know, I quickly got to all the teams that had interest in Lindholm, and you know, I think it was maybe a little earlier than some of them would have liked, but you know, I said, hey, I think I'm getting closer to a deal that I feel comfortable with. And you know, they were all great. You know, they all kind of threw their best offers at me, and in the end, you know, I thought Vancouver's was the best deal, and it's what's going to help us moving forward.
What has this experience been like for you as a newer GM? This is a blockbuster trade, I would say. What's the process been like?
Yeah, it was, you know, I think it was how quickly it all came together today. You know, I didn't think it when I woke up in the morning. I didn't think this was going to be something we were going to be doing tonight. But, you know, talking to Patrick early in the morning, congratulated him on his new contract, and he said, let's move this thing along. And there was a few things I was hoping to get, and we talked about it, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, he's like, if I do this, we have a deal. I said, okay, let me check. But you know, I wanted to make sure to get back to the other teams, and they were all very professional. But really, this is, as we move forward, this is the first time I've done it. So a little bit nerve-wracking, but you know, it took a little longer than I thought, but excited now that it's done.
And last one for you. You're a few points out of a wild card spot. You make this trade now. What are your expectations for this club down the stretch?
You know, I mean, I think this team believes in itself. With the goaltending we have with both Vladdy and Markstrom, we feel every night we're going to have a chance. You know, we'd like to get the power play going, and we want to continue to compete every night and win. And I think that's good for the young guys. The young guys need to be in a competitive environment where we're, you know, close. You know, win, lose, you know, we want to win them all, but I think this is the right environment, and the guys are going to push forward. The one thing is everybody in that room believes, and they want to make the playoffs. So that's where we're headed.
Okay, thank you for this. I know you're a busy guy. We appreciate the time.
Thanks for having me.